Today we're celebrating the 1980s. Now, my next guest says it was their favorite decade. It was a time they wished that they could revisit. Please welcome Kelly and her husband, Erik. Was this something you wore in the 80s?
This is pretty much what I would have worn in the 80s. Yeah.
What were the 80s like for you guys?
The 80s were wild and colorful and fun and carefree. I mean, I was a high school cheerleader. You know, I had the big poofy hair, and you always found me with a little lace bow in my hair. Oh, and I probably used a can of hairspray every week.
To me, it was about the music and the movies and, of course, the mullets. You know, but it was some of my best, and the spiked wristbands, Billy Idol, Van Halen, you know, the muscle cars. But yeah, some of my best memories were from the 80s, you know. But now, you know, today we have 4 beautiful children, and life is just, it's gotten really, really busy. It's just, well, it's like we barely see each other anymore.
Why? Well, why do you barely see each other?
Together, we own 3 small businesses. I own a children's summer camp, so I literally leave for 3 months out of the year. And then when I get back, I'm still really busy. I do speaking engagements and conferences, and, you know, he's got 2 businesses he's running, too.
Yeah, I run a pallet racking business.
Wow.
And then weekends, I videotape weddings. So I have a wedding videography business. So between all of that, we're just really, really busy, and we barely get to spend time together.
Okay, well, what do you do for date nights? Well, what's that like?
We're not really good at date night. Our last 2 anniversaries, we took our kids with us. I mean, we love our kids. So we took our kids with us. Last Valentine's Day, we took our kids with us. So we have not been really too good at date night. I mean, when we were, you know, first started dating, we'd go out to dinner, we'd go dancing. That's one of my very favorite things to do with him. And it's been a long time since we've danced together.
Yeah, Kelly really, she deserves a date night. When we do find time together, which is very rare, it's usually with the kids and between all the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But you know, we might watch a movie downstairs together in our theater, and we love the 80s movies. So I have 80s posters all over the basement, you know, Breakfast Club, Better Off Dead. And one of our favorites is Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which both of us can quote word for word.
Why did the whole audience go, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
You know, this show is a throwback to the 80s, but really the need for couples to date each other is timeless. It doesn't matter if it's 80s, 90s, 2000, what. As a part of our season for surprises, I've launched a segment called #DateNow, which encourages men and women to drop everything else for a day and take their partners on a fantasy date. Well, Erik wanted to do that for Kelly. And since Ferris Bueller's Day Off is their absolute favorite movie of all time, we got together with Erik and we decided to pull off a date now to take them right back to the 1980s classic. So if you love the movie, you're gonna love this. Check it out.
What's this? I walk into the living room, and there's a note and a present from my husband. Kelly, the last 10 years have been the best of my life. But as time goes by, our lives have gotten so busy that we rarely get quality time together. So I teamed up with Steve Harvey so that we can have the ultimate day off. Just you and me. We're going on a #DateNow. Meet me downstairs, love, Erik. My husband's a pretty big fan of the 80s. And that jacket is definitely vintage. I'm wondering what he's got up his sleeve. That's awesome. Ferris Bueller?
Do you have a kiss for Daddy?
I don't think I ever expected to see my husband as Ferris Bueller. But then again, I really shouldn't be surprised. So what are we gonna do today?
The question isn't what are we gonna do today? The question is, what aren't we gonna do today?
I'm trusting you, Ferris.
I am really excited to go on a date with my wife. This is gonna be the best day of our lives.
Ooh,
Oh, God. Woo! Is this the first time we've ever done this, just you and me?
This is the first time we've ever been to Chicago together alone.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Well, what could be better than this? Spending the day with my wife and showing her the whole city. Awesome.
Erik and I are at the 103rd floor of the Willis Tower, overlooking the city of Chicago.
Remember the last time we were here? We were with kids.
Yeah, it's pretty nice to just come, the two of us.
I think we should get up on here. Okay, and then go up like this.
Okay.
And now, put your head up against the glass like this. A really, really cool part in the movie where they lean their heads up against the glass, and something I've always wanted to do when I was here. Of course, it was never allowed until today. I think I see Cameron's dad.
Being this high up with Erik gives me perspective and just makes you focus on the things that are most important.
I know we can get caught up in our everyday life and our jobs. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around, you could miss it. I'm just so glad that I found her. She's everything that I've ever wanted. And I don't want the hustle and bustle of everyday life to keep us from each other.
You are my best friend.
You're my best friend, too. You're getting verklempt.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think Kelly's gonna love what I have planned next. I'm just getting started.
Well, Erik wasn't through giving Kelly the perfect day off. You're gonna find out what happened next when we come back. This ought to be good. All right, it's our tribute to the 80s, everybody. Now, before the break, we saw Erik surprise his wife, Kelly, with a Ferris Bueller-style day off. Just like the movie, he saved the biggest surprise for last.
I cannot believe that we are at, like, the actual parade that was in the Ferris Bueller movie. You have lipstick on your cheek.
I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been such a wonderful crowd. I'd like to dedicate this next one to my beautiful wife. This one's for you.
Oh my God. Erik, what are you doing? You're crazy. I do feel like I'm in the movie. Oh my. Oh my God, this is amazing. The last time we did something like this? Never? I mean, who does something like this? This is the best. I am having so much fun.
Awesome. It's fantastic today to just be together and enjoy the moment. I love you.
I love you.
Dankeschön.
I'm giddy, I'm laughing. It's just a carefree day off. Today is like kind of going back in time, back to when we first started dating.
Are you ready for some more?
There's more?
There's more.
Oh my gosh.
Bonsoir, how are you?
Good.
Reservation?
Abe Froman?
Right this way.
To a fantastic day.
To a fantastic day. There's a spark there that we found again. It's just so great to laugh together again.
The Ferris bit was fun. Everything we did was a blast. But really, just spending the day with you is my favorite part.
You know I adore you.
Kelly means everything to me, and she makes me a better man every day. I think we need to promise each other that we're gonna set aside, you know, at least one day a month to do something.
I would love to do things like this with you and just make the time.
Well, then it's a promise.
It's a promise.
Today I learned that, by just taking a little bit of time to spend with Kelly one-on-one means the world to our relationship. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with her.
Life does move pretty fast. You need to spend it with the person you love. I love you so much.
Today was the perfect day off.
Today was the best date ever.
You're still here? The date's over. Go home. Go.
Kelly, was that the ultimate day off?
It was the best day off. I mean, it was adventure from start to finish, and we laughed so much. We laughed so hard. It was the best day.
Erik, what do you want to say to Kelly?
Well, I know I said this on our dinner date, but I just want to say that, you're the most beautiful woman inside and out, and you're my best friend. And I want to reiterate my promise to you that until the day I die, I want a date night with you every month. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
That's pretty good. I think that's enough said. I want to say thanks to Kelly and Erik. Good luck to you. Enjoy yourself, man. Thanks for doing it.
Thank you.
The movie acting was, and at the end where you said, "Are you still here?" I said, "This dude right here gonna get an Oscar." That's pretty good. Hey, listen, post your hashtag #DateNow pics on SteveHarvey.com. We'll put them up. We'll be right back, everybody.
Steve helped me plan the ultimate date now, Ferris Bueller style. Kelly is in for a huge surprise. Today, I'm Ferris Bueller. Oh, Kelly dear, hurry along now. Kelly looks hotter than Sloan. Que bella.
Erik makes a great Ferris Bueller. A little more devastatingly handsome, but he's a righteous dude.
If you had access to a car like this, would you take it back right away? Neither would I. I do love driving it. It is so choice. If you have the means, I highly recommend picking one up.
Well, you know what Sloan would say. It's really peaceful from up here.
Anything looks peaceful from 1,353 feet. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Petite!
Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Froman. How are you tonight?
Great, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Welcome back.
Thank you. Here's to you, Sloan. I love.
Here's to you, Ferris. Or should I say Abe?
You know, it's understanding that makes a person like me tolerate a person like yourself.
And you thought you wouldn't have any fun today.